Pipes Violator True Dual setup that we're talking about here would be a great choice for the 2005 to 2010 V6 owners who might be looking to increase the sound and change up the appearance at the same time. Now, this particular kit will combine a full stainless steel build with the unique black tips, all for around that low to mid $500 price point. But since this is an exhaust video after all, let's talk about the sound clips you all heard with the pipe system installed on the 4-liter. And honestly, guys, I'd say this is a great middle of the road type of system when it comes to overall volume. Obviously a huge increase over the stock system, but not one that's going to get you pulled over all the time, or definitely not one that's going to upset every neighbor on your block. So with that said, breaking out my Wake the Neighbor scale, I have the Violator True Duals coming in at a healthy 3 out of 5 on my 1 to 5 or 1 to Wake the Neighbor scale. Now, the combination of the X-Pipe and the more aggressive Violator muffler does make it for a bit more interior noise overall, but something that I don't think is going to deter anybody from checking this system out. At the end of the day, something of course I do feel obligated to mention. But let's move into what you are getting here with this system aside from more volume, and the obvious is going to be a lot more material, right? That's because you're replacing your single factory outlet exhaust with a true dual setup that will connect at the cap pipes and deliver that 2.5-inch mandrel bent tubing before hitting the Violator mufflers, and then of course exiting out the 4-inch tips. Now, the unique aspect with this particular pipe system is the fact that you are getting those 4-inch tips and both Violator mufflers finished off in a black powder coat, which will certainly help contribute to a more aggressive look, but also one that will help protect that stainless even further. Now, speaking of that stainless, again, you are getting a full stainless system here, which is great considering that affordable price point. 409 grade stainless to be exact for all of the tubings and the mufflers themselves, while those large 4-inch tips do get the premium 304 grade material. Now, this system does also include all of the necessary clamps and hangers to get that second muffler and corresponding piping in place. Another thing worth mentioning with the pipes kit is that it does include a template to cut the second exhaust cutout in your factory bumper. So keep that in mind here. There will be some modification necessary to get everything in place. Because of that, the site is going to nudge this one up to a soft 3 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and call it a few hours to complete from start to finish. But to give you a better idea of just what to expect on your 4-liter at home, here is an AM customer to walk you through the job now.
The tools you're going to need for this job: it's a 2006 Mustang 4.0 V6. I'm going to be taking off the stock exhaust and replacing it with the Pipes True Dual rear muffler with X-Pipe cap back exhaust. You're going to need a 15mm, an extension, a ratchet, possibly a pry bar, and possibly a breaker bar depending on how bad your bolts are and how tight they are. If you did have an impact, that would work as well. And some PB blaster. You know, while you put your car up on ramps, or like I have here, ramps in the front, jack stands in the back, and you're going to want to go ahead and spray this bolt and the 2 bolts up in the center where the pipe meets the wide pipe. Because what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start from the back, pull the muffler off, pull the center pipe out, then cut the wide pipe, and then we're going to do it reverse when you put the exhaust back on. And then you don't want to tighten anything down until we go ahead and make sure it fits all perfectly. You're going to want to loosen this mount bolt right here. That's a 14mm. This is a 15mm. There's another clamp up there in the center. That's 2 15mm. So I have limited clearance under the car. So you have 2 13mm, 14mm bolts back here, 2 13mm bolts right here, a 15mm bolt right here, and then you can take out the muffler. 2 15mm bolts right here, and then you could separate the mid pipe from the wide pipe. Before you take off the wide pipe, you want to line up the hangers and make sure that you cut a line marked at this inside lip. Don't make the mistake I did and cut it at the end. The 2 1/4 inch clamps go up front, these 2 go in the center, and these 2 go at the mufflers. These are the new brackets that you'll install up behind the bumper to mount driver's side muffler. So I do have limited space, but up here you want to make sure you get them as far back as possible because I almost was too short. I did have to add in spacers because I accidentally cut it wrong, but you could bolt these up as long as you get them as far back as possible. Then you move on to those, and then you want to make sure that you clear your rear on both sides. Might have a little bit of rattle if it's sitting on the stabilizer bar type thing. You're only gonna actually utilize 2 of your mounting brackets, and that's what it looks like when you're done. So you do have to just tape off over this side. I mounted the muffler up against the bumper, then I marked it and cut it almost identical to the passenger side.
So wrapping this one up, guys, if you are looking to make a radical change to both the sound and appearance of your 4-liter V6 at home, well then be sure to check out the Pipes True Dual System right here at AmericanMuscle.com.